Mac wants me to fix their Mac axle. The burst amount of mods humanly possible. So here you go. So what we'll do is this. So we can't change that. I want to keep that the same. We can't change the helical pinion and crown. Well, we've got to keep that the same. We can't lift this up because it'll change the angle of the tail shaft, and we can't move it across because it's a lot more work. So what we'll do is we'll put a 90-degree drive spur bevel gear set there, and because what's happening here is this is a spiral bevel gear set, and they're the same diameter, and apparently there's no real reduction. It's the same as a standard diff, but that's no worries. And the reason being is the torque on this gear starts from the where the last part of the tooth starts in the center of the shaft, and then works out. So from the center of the shaft to the last part of the tooth is the lever, and the same on this gear, the lever to the center of the shaft. So I'll say it again, these spiral bevel gear sets, 90-degree drive gear set, both the same size, which equals no reduction, same speed ratio. This determines this gear set, the ratio there, which is what it is this pinion, and that the last part of the teeth divided into the diameter of this gear is that speed ratio, and then the last part of the teeth here, in the last part of the teeth on there, is that speed ratio. So that determines the actual speed ratio of the diff. But these spiral bevel teeth, it doesn't give you much leverage because the torque starts from the center of the shaft to the lowest part of the tooth, and that's your lever. And then it travels across the tooth to the outer edge. So the actual lever is from the center of the shaft to the last part of the tooth, and the center of the shaft and the last part of the tooth on that. So if we put spur bevel gears, the lever from the center of the shaft to the last part of the spur bevel tooth will be much larger, and the same on the driven spur bevel gear, and so therefore it should have more leverage. And the speed ratio will change a little bit. In actual fact, it'll actually be taller, which means you can make this ratio lower and get a further reduction. So yeah, that's what I'd do. So put a spur bevel gear set on there, 90-degree drive spur bevel gear set, a 90-degree drive spur bevel gear set on there, and this shaft, if you can increase the diameter of it as big as you can, and that should sort her out. So there you go, Mac axle overview. So that's pretty simple, a quick way to fix it. See what that does for you, Mac. Should help you out. There you go.